Good evening, Richmond County. Welcome to your Tuesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Charlie Melvin. A man wanted for absconding probation is now charged with murder. 57-year-old Kenneth Franklin Batley was booked into Richmond County Jail around 3:10 a.m. Tuesday on an open count of murder and probation violation. According to the press release, the Richmond County Sheriff's Office was called to a home Sunday on Broad Street in the Jefferson Park area for a welfare check. When deputies were not able to make contact with anyone inside, the release states they forced entry into the home where they found the resident, 62-year-old Donald Wayne Coates, deceased. Coates' body was taken to the NC Chief Medical Examiner's office in Raleigh for an exact cause of death, according to the release. Investigators took over the case and charged Batley early Tuesday. Batley is being held without bond on the murder charge and a $10,000 secured bond on the probation violation. North Carolina is nearing 30,000 cases of COVID-19. Today, the Department of Health and Human Services report 29,263 cases have been confirmed for the Tar Heel State. Over 400,000 tests have been completed. 650 people have been hospitalized. Although COVID-19 restrictions continue to limit social gatherings, community and family found a way to celebrate the one child's birthday together while practicing social distancing. Easton, who turned 6 years old, was greeted by a parade of vehicles on Haywood Parker Road in Ellerby, led by Houston Hayden and the town's fire department. Behind the fire truck was a roar of more than 24 motorcycles cruising by, revving up and shouting out happy birthday to Easton. After motorcycles rolled out, families stopped their vehicles beside Easton to hand out presents before continuing on. Some threw out candy from their windows. The parade concluded with a law enforcement officer vehicle, which pulled over to let Easton inside to play with the lights and sirens. Easton then went to open presents and read cards with parents Greg McCauley and Diane Cipriani and other members of the family before Hayden brought Easton over to the fire truck to check out the emergency vehicle. Birthday parades have become a trend in recent months across North Carolina and the rest of the nation. Officials say the Cooper administration supports North Carolinians' right to gather and peacefully protest in the wake of the horrific death of George Floyd, even as the spread of COVID-19 remains a concern. Their messaging has changed. More than a month ago, the administration opposed mass gatherings when activists converged on Raleigh to push the governor to reopen North Carolina businesses. Those gatherings, held in April, were raucous but short and nonviolent. Cooper said the demonstrations qualified as mass gatherings which were illegal under executive orders to block the spread of coronavirus. But the governor was unclear about the implications of protesting and faced questions about whether he was infringing on the First Amendment rights. Around the same time, Cooper also criticized politicians for supporting in-person church services. Cooper backed away from this criticism of the reopened NC protests when legislators, lawyers, and activists challenged him on constitutional grounds. Churches too filed a lawsuit against the governor. Now, Cooper and NC Department of Health and Human Services Secretary Mandy Cohen say peaceful protesters should be able to gather while also denouncing the violence that rioters are inciting in cities across North Carolina. Over the weekend, protesters gathered to demand justice for Floyd, an African-American man killed in Minneapolis at the hands of a local police officer. The protests were largely peaceful during the day, but violence broke out at nightfall as rioters took to the streets. The crowd smashed windows, set fires, and looted businesses in Raleigh, Fayetteville, and other NC cities. Police used tear gas and rubber bullets to deter the rioters. Protesting in Richmond County has remained peaceful. Detective Lieutenant George Gillenwater said there was an incident at CVS Pharmacy Sunday night where a brick was thrown through the front door. However, Gillenwater said it seems to be unassociated with the main protest group who had gathered in Richmond Plaza parking lot. County Commissioner Chairman Kenneth Robinette, who is COO of CF Property Smith Group, which owns the plaza, said none of the storefronts were damaged. 8th grader Ashton Parker has been selected as Richmond Observer's first teen of the month, brought to you by Richmond CC. Parker was one of 10 students submitted for the accolade by family members, family friends, and school personnel. She's always had a heart for others, said school counselor Anna Odom. In kindergarten, she stood up to the class bully who was picking on other classmates, gave all her toys away to another classmate, and by the 4th grade, she was trying to earn her own money to buy groceries for the homeless. More recently, Odom said Parker continues to put others' needs above her own. Odom said Cordova Middle School has deemed each Friday during the school closure as Flex Friday, which means that Fridays are not necessarily about academics, but a day that the school wanted to designate for family time. Exploring interests, creating something, playing outside, or connecting with teachers and peers. Ashton spent her first Flex Friday sewing masks for healthcare workers and others who serve our community despite the risk. Teacher Tony Maples, who also submitted an entry for Parker, said the student is involved in her community and always willing to help others, puts others before herself, takes the initiative to learn more than what is expected, goes above and beyond as a student, friend, and peer. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Locally owned and operated, One Stop Vape Shop is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Visit us at 939 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Do you want a healthcare career? Certified medical assistants are multi-skilled healthcare professionals capable of completing administrative and clerical tasks, making them a valuable member of the healthcare team at medical clinics, doctors' offices, and other healthcare facilities. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the employment of medical assistants is projected to grow 23% over the next 8 years, much faster than the national average. At Richmond Community College, our medical assisting students are trained in our cutting-edge Simulation Learning Center, giving them hands-on experience with high-fidelity mannequins that simulate real-life patient interaction. In addition to clinical skills, our students also receive instruction in scheduling appointments, coding, processing insurance accounts, billing, collections, and medical transcription. Complete the medical assisting program in just 2 years and start your lifelong career today. Visit www.richmondcc.edu to learn more about enrolling in the medical assisting program at Richmond Community College or call 910-410-1700.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new online business directory. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It has been one hot day today. Feels like summer out there today. I actually went and got me a blue raspberry slushie. That's just how hot it was. They had to get something cool there. And the hot weather's going to be continuing on today. We're not getting out of the 80s yet. 7 o'clock, we're seeing 80s pretty much going on, partly cloudy skies. 9 o'clock, it will dip down into 74. It's still not quite as cool as we would like it to be for the evening. Nevertheless, it will be going down, so we'll be able to get through this here a little bit. Sunset will be at 8:28 with a waxing gibbous moon phase and we should be able to see it at night because clouds should be scattering away here a little bit later on in the evening. Now taking a look at tomorrow, we're still expecting 80-degree weather and even some parts getting right there at 90. You can see Ellery behind me here being at 90 degrees for the high tomorrow. But Fayetteville will be a high of 89, low of 72. Rayford, a high of 88, low of 71. Up in Southern Pines, will be a high of 89 and a low of 72. And down in Robeson County, it'll be a high of 88 and a low of 72 there. Looking at Laurinburg, it'll also be a high of 89, a low of 71. Rockingham and Hamlet, same temperatures there. Bennettsville will be a high of 89, a low of 71 as well. And then Wadesboro will be seeing a high of 89 and a low of 72. So, there's some parts, Sand Hills, we'll be seeing 90 degrees tomorrow. That is Ellerbe for sure. So definitely make sure you got your own slushie today. Or if you are up in Ellerbe, you know where you can go to get some ice cream. So keep yourself cool. But moving on over to the 7-day forecast, we are still expecting some rain showers on the way for the weekend, mostly in the first half of the weekend. There's still a little bit of precipitation on Sunday. We'll get that here in just a moment. Wednesday, a high of 89, a low of 71. Thursday, it'll be a high of 88 and a low of 71, partly cloudy skies. And then on Friday, we have a 40% chance of precipitation. We'll have a high of 85 and a low of 72. And then over on Saturday, high of 88. That's the next to hottest day out of the 7 days here. We'll low of 72. Also a 40% chance of rain throughout the day and the evening. And then moving over to Sunday, we do have partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of precipitation. That's only for the afternoon and the first part of the day. Evening should not be expecting any whatsoever. High of 84, low of 69. Then move over to Monday and Tuesday. It'll be partly cloudy skies for those days. Relatively the same temperatures. High of 83, low of 69 on Monday. On Tuesday, it'll be a high of 84 and a low of 70. So a lot of hot temperatures coming up today. Coming up this week rather. We've got a lot of 80s in the forecast. Really nothing lower than 69 as you can see for the lows on Sunday and Monday. So we got some really hot days ahead. That's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest in news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.